Hello, this is Tatamika, and this is Business Beyond the Surface. So, today we're going to be talking about what's going on in the real estate market. How is it different from 2008? And as a homeowner and an investor, how can we benefit, or what can we do about what's going on, especially in the real estate market? Okay. So this is my favorite topic, and like I said before in the other videos, that I've been in real estate for over 10 years. Back in 2008, I was a mortgage broker, so I was doing mortgages back then. Actually, in 2006, I started doing the mortgages, and then I became a real estate investor. I owned and operated like 10 Airbnb units at one time. I flipped homes. I flipped my biggest project well over $1 million, doing $1 million flips. I've owned brokerage companies and stuff like that. So I'm not going to say I'm an expert, but I love real estate. And what I do is a lot of research, and, love to have open discussion about the market and try to predict what's going to happen and comparing the two times. So currently right now, we just stating facts, right? We're just stating facts and what's going on. Right now we are seeing a lot of people that, we're pretty much facing probably one of the largest delinquency in mortgages, even worse in 2008. And one of the reasons why is because we are on lockdown, because of right now there are a lot of job loss compared to 2008. 2 weeks ago, we found out that over 10 million new cases filed for unemployment in the past 2 weeks. So 10 million, that's literally double from 2008. So unlike 2008, if you're an investor, I would approach it a little different, because in 2008, the reason why we suffered from a financial crisis, specifically in the real estate industry, was because of bad loans, right? People were getting loans, and as soon as that fixed rate expired, it ballooned up to a higher interest rate, not allowing that homeowner to be able to afford that mortgage, right? So it's a little different from now, because now it's not that homeowners can't afford the mortgage, is that homeowners doesn't have a job to pay the mortgage. So back then, even though they were working, they had jobs, and it was because of a high interest rate and they couldn't afford the mortgage. Now it's a little different. Now is where they don't have a job to afford the mortgage. So even if they're putting 6 months on the back of the loan, that's great, but who's to say how long this is going to last, and who's to say if that person or if that homeowner is going to be able to get a job to within that time frame to catch back up on the mortgage, or to sustain that mortgage. So that's for one. For two, in real estate industry, what's going on in the market currently right now? So this is also from Forbes. So Forbes is saying that Realtor.com just posted that there's been a decrease in houses that's on the market. 15% decrease in houses that are being listed, meaning people are taking their homes off of the market, meaning less inventory. So let's take a look at a couple of major metropolitan cities. So we have, for one, you have Phoenix has a 42% drop in listings as of March. You have Milwaukee has a drop of 36%. San Diego has a drop of 33.4%. And not only that, California and a lot of the three major metropolitan cities in California, the prices has dropped over 50% as well. So not only are they pulling their houses off of the MLS, the houses that are still on the MLS, they have dropped prices over 50%. So that's kind of show you. The only one city that's kind of leveled out and kind of remained the same was Minneapolis. right? But when you think about Minneapolis, back in 2008, you know, their home prices didn't drop, and then when investors went in and bought up like in other cities and made the prices go high, their houses never went that high either. So they was pretty much always leveled. So I'm not surprised that they, you know, their homes, the homes are, people are not taking their homes off the market, and the homes are not dropping, and it's not going up. It's always been kind of like level in that particular city. So I'm not surprised with that. But other major metropolitan cities now, people are they're taking the homes off the market. So as an investor, right, what does that mean? Also as a homeowner, like right now, if we're seeing on the market, people are taking their homes off of the market, that means that homeowners are keeping their home because they gotta stay in their home. They can't go nowhere. Not only that, but like right now, no one's shopping for houses, so they're taking their home off the market because they don't know if they can get another home, and two, they're thinking about, how can I save my home? How can I save my cash? How can I hold on to all of my assets for now, because you don't know what's going to happen in the future. So as a homeowner, and you're thinking about selling, I would probably hold on to it for now. As an investor, for cash buyers, would we have the same opportunity as we did back in 2008? And I would say yes, but I wouldn't say we're going to have a lot more opportunities. For sure, people are going to file foreclosure, right? As cash buyers, yeah, we're going to be able to go in and get really great deals. But is it going to be a lot of inventory like how one would imagine? And I don't think it will be. Just seeing in the past 2 weeks, people are taking 30%. I'm talking about in cities, in states, 30% of their homes has getting taken off of the market. In the next month, who knows, they may have more houses taken off of the market. So as an investor, where we would think, oh, we can get houses for really low, I'm not sure if there's going to be that much inventory for us to, or for investors to go in and kind of buy as one would think. You know what I'm saying? Just because right now, a lot of people are taking their home off the market. So that's something that we definitely have to think about. And even though the two are affecting real estate, back in 2008, yeah, it was affecting the real estate market, but people still had jobs. So we have to think about that. People still had jobs. Jobs weren't shut down, and things, you know, the real estate market took the majority of the hit. So now in 2020, the real estate market's taking a hit. You have your stocks and money trading, and mainly stocks, is taking a hit as well. Small businesses and larger businesses is taking a hit. We're talking about every industry is taking a hit, not just real estate. So when you're comparing the two, it's different. So in one aspect, yeah, you can go in and get great deals, and then you can sell it to someone who has a job and stuff, to where right now, even if you find a great deal, you may not find as many buyers that can qualify to purchase that home. So investors may have to hold on to the home a little bit longer than expected. That's one thing you got to think about. And then it may not be as much inventory as one would think that's going to be out there. So just for me personally, and just my opinion as to what's going on, that's just what I think. Like 2008 is a different, we're talking about two, you know, similar things, but still different nonetheless, because the homeowner had jobs back then and now we don't. And even after the 180 days, you don't know how people, you don't know where the direction of the job market's gonna go, because think about it, right now we're home and brick and mortar businesses are looking into delivery, right? And I said that in my other video. Brick and mortar, like your restaurants, your storefront, stuff like that, your small businesses, business owners and businesses, they're looking into getting their product or service to the consumer, right? So when you do that, sometimes you may not need as many employees, right? Let's face reality, right? You may not need as many employees, especially if you know, and think about it, if you do something for 21 days, it becomes a habit. So if we're home for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, and we're used to delivering and operating at home and kind of buying things online, I know when everything does open up and I want to buy some shoes, I'm going to be used to buying it online. And when I want to get some groceries, I'm going to be used to getting it online, unless I want to travel and get out the house and do stuff like that. But buying essentials, I'm already used to buying online. So I think businesses out there definitely have to think about that as well. Like when this is all said and done, how our habits that we've created are, you know, is people still just going to get a job like that? And I'm not sure if that's going to be the case. So if you have opinions about the market and you agree or disagree, drop it in the link below. I would love to get into it. Like I said, I love real estate. I love it. And I'm going to drop links below of where I got my information from as well. And so yeah, it'll be in the link below. And like I said, if you agree or disagree, or you have your own, or you have more information about what's gonna happen, drop it in the link below. This is Tatamika with Business Beyond the Surface. Bye.